Have you ever wondered about the hidden reason Dubai is beating Europe's economy? And what secret advantage they see that others don't? Most people think it's just about luxury cars and skyscrapers, but the truth is far deeper, and it could reshape the future of global wealth. Today we're counting down the 10 most shocking reasons Dubai is becoming the ultimate billionaire magnet, and wait until you hear number 1. It will absolutely blow your mind. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more powerful insights on Dubai's financial future. 10. The oil myth everyone believes. Did you know Dubai's wealth isn't built on oil, despite what most people think? Here's something that would surprise anyone who hasn't looked closely at the numbers. Less than 1% of Dubai's GDP now comes from oil. While the world was sleeping on this fact, Dubai quietly transformed itself into a powerhouse of finance, tourism, real estate, and international trade. They saw the writing on the wall decades ago and made a calculated pivot that most oil-rich nations failed to execute. Compare this to traditional petrostates that are still scrambling to diversify their economies. Dubai completed that transformation before it became a crisis. That makes Dubai more like Singapore or Hong Kong than a traditional oil economy, a strategic commercial hub that doesn't depend on natural resources. This explains why so many billionaires see Dubai as a stable, future-proof hub. When you're managing generational wealth, you don't bet on commodities. You bet on strategic positioning. But if you think history is interesting, wait until you hear how Dubai's billionaire-friendly lifestyle policies at number 9 changed everything. 9. Zero personal income tax, the game changer. What if you could legally keep every single dollar you earn? This isn't some offshore loophole or shady tax haven scheme. In Dubai, there's zero personal income tax. None. Whether you make 50,000 or 50 million, you keep it all. For high earners and business owners in Europe paying 40, 50, even 60% in combined taxes, this represents a seismic shift in take-home wealth. Let's put this in perspective with a real example. An entrepreneur making $10 million a year in France would pay over $5 million in taxes. Move that same person to Dubai, they keep the full $10 million. Over a decade, that's $50 million in saved wealth that can be reinvested, compounded, or secured for future generations. This single policy decision has triggered what some economists are calling the largest wealth migration in modern history. We're not talking about hiding money. We're talking about legally optimizing where you live and work. Why does this matter for the bigger picture? Because talent and capital follow incentives. Dubai understood this fundamental truth before Europe did. But keeping your money is just the beginning. Number 8 reveals how Dubai made it easier to do business than almost anywhere on Earth. 8. Business setup in 48 hours. Imagine starting a company faster than it takes to get a parking permit in most European cities. In Dubai, you can establish a fully licensed business in as little as 48 hours. Compare that to Italy, where it can take weeks or even months navigating bureaucratic red tape, or Germany, where the paperwork alone could fill a small office. Dubai streamlined everything through digital platforms, one-stop licensing centers, and a government that actually views entrepreneurs as assets, not obstacles. Take the story of a fintech founder I know who moved from London. In the UK, he spent 3 months navigating regulations, compliance checks, and banking relationships. In Dubai, his company was operational in 3 days, with a corporate bank account open the same week. The time saved wasn't just convenient, it was competitive advantage. Data from the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business rankings consistently place the UAE in the top 20 globally, while many European nations lag behind in categories like starting a business and getting electricity. This matters because in today's fast-moving markets, speed is survival. When you can launch faster, you can capitalize on opportunities before they disappear. But fast setup is meaningless without the right infrastructure. Number 7 shows how Dubai built a physical masterpiece to support this growth. 7. World-class infrastructure that actually works. What happens when a city is built from scratch with unlimited ambition and zero legacy systems? Dubai's infrastructure isn't just impressive, it's almost unfair. You have an international airport that handles over 80 million passengers annually and rarely experiences the chaos you'd find at Heathrow or Charles de Gaulle. Roads are immaculate. Public transport is expanding rapidly with driverless metro systems, and the ports rank among the most efficient globally for cargo handling. Here's a story that captures it perfectly. A logistics CEO told me he can move cargo through Dubai's Jebel Ali port in a fraction of the time it takes through Rotterdam. The difference isn't small. We're talking days versus weeks. For businesses operating on thin margins, that efficiency translates directly to profit. Compare this to aging European infrastructure, where trains are delayed, airports are overcrowded, and even getting building permits for upgrades takes years of environmental studies. Dubai built everything with 21st century technology from day one. Why does this matter? Because wealth doesn't just sit still, it flows where it can move fastest. When your operations are smoother, your returns are higher. But infrastructure alone doesn't explain the billionaire exodus. Number 6 reveals the security advantage nobody talks about. 6. Political stability in an unstable world. When was the last time you saw riots in Dubai? Protests shutting down the financial district? Political chaos threatening business continuity?
Exactly.
You haven't. In an era where Western democracies are experiencing unprecedented polarization, civil unrest, and unpredictable policy swings, Dubai offers something increasingly rare: predictable governance. The leadership operates with long-term vision rather than short-term election cycles. Policies don't flip every 4 years based on which party wins power. Let me give you a concrete example. During the 2020 pandemic, while European governments were implementing contradictory lockdowns that changed weekly, Dubai implemented clear, consistent policies and reopened strategically. Businesses could actually plan ahead. For investors managing hundreds of millions, that predictability is worth its weight in gold. This isn't about endorsing any particular system of government. It's about acknowledging what wealthy individuals prioritize when choosing where to base their operations. They want to know the rules won't change overnight. Stability creates trust. Trust attracts capital. Capital compounds over time. But stability without growth is just stagnation. Number 5 shows how Dubai is betting big on the future. 5. Crypto and blockchain-friendly regulations. While Europe debates and restricts, Dubai welcomes. Here's something most people miss. Dubai has positioned itself as the global capital for cryptocurrency and blockchain innovation. The UAE created dedicated free zones like Dubai Multi-Commodities Center, where crypto businesses can operate with clear regulations, licensing, and banking support. Meanwhile, major European financial centers are still treating crypto with suspicion and regulatory uncertainty. Consider this data point. In 2023 and 2024, over 1,000 crypto and Web3 companies relocated to or established operations in Dubai. These aren't small startups. We're talking about major exchanges, DeFi platforms, and blockchain infrastructure companies bringing billions in capital and thousands of high-paying jobs. A friend who runs a blockchain venture fund moved from Switzerland specifically because Dubai offered clarity. He told me, "In Europe, I spent half my time with lawyers trying to figure out if what I was doing was even legal. In Dubai, the government helped me structure everything properly from day one." Why does this matter for the future? Because blockchain technology is to finance what the internet was to communication. The jurisdictions that embrace it early will dominate the next era of wealth creation. But technology is only part of the equation. Number 4 reveals how Dubai attracts the actual people who build empires. 4. Golden Visa, the passport to permanence. What if a country actually wanted you to stay? Dubai's Golden Visa program is brilliantly simple. Invest in property, start a business, or demonstrate exceptional talent, and you receive long-term residency. Not temporary work permits with endless renewals. Not bureaucratic nightmares. Real, stable residency that extends to your entire family. Compare this to European immigration systems where even wealthy investors face mountains of paperwork, language requirements, and years of uncertainty. In some countries, you can invest millions and still not get clear residency rights. Here's a real case. A tech entrepreneur from India told me he spent 7 years trying to get permanent residency in the UK despite building a company employing 50 people. He applied for Dubai's Golden Visa and had it approved in 8 weeks. His entire family now has 10-year residency. No questions asked. The numbers tell the story. Over 100,000 Golden Visas have been issued, attracting investors, entrepreneurs, scientists, and artists from around the world. This isn't just immigration policy, it's talent acquisition at the national level. This matters because great cities are built by great people. Dubai understood that attracting top talent requires removing barriers, not creating them. But people and policy need something else to thrive. Number 3 shows how geography became destiny. 3. The strategic location advantage. Ever notice how the world's wealthiest cities are usually positioned at critical geographic crossroads? Dubai sits at the literal center of global trade routes, equidistant from Europe, Asia, and Africa. You can reach 4 billion people within an 8-hour flight. For centuries, geography determined trade. In the age of global business, nothing has changed except the speed. Here's what this means practically. A CEO based in Dubai can have breakfast with partners in London, a video call with manufacturers in Shenzhen during lunch, and dinner with investors from Mumbai, all without serious jet lag or impossible time zones. Try doing that from San Francisco or Berlin. The data backs this up. Dubai's airport handles more international passengers than any airport in the world. Its ports are among the busiest globally. Over 200,000 companies have chosen Dubai as their regional headquarters specifically because of this geographic advantage. One investor described it to me this way: Dubai is the world's conference room. Everyone can get here easily, and everyone does business across multiple continents. The location isn't just convenient, it's strategic. Why does this matter? Because proximity creates opportunity. Being in the right place at the right time isn't luck, it's geography. But location and incentives only matter if the lifestyle is worth living. Number 2 reveals the hidden quality of life advantage. 2. Luxury lifestyle as a competitive advantage. Here's a truth most economists ignore. Billionaires are humans who care about quality of life. Dubai didn't just build an economy, they built an experience. World-class restaurants, pristine beaches, year-round sunshine, luxury shopping that rivals Paris or Milan, and entertainment options that never stop. But here's what people miss. This isn't superficial. When you're trying to attract global talent, lifestyle is recruitment. Let me share something revealing. I spoke with a hedge fund manager who left Greenwich, Connecticut, one of America's wealthiest towns, for Dubai. His reason? In Connecticut, I had a nice house and good schools. In Dubai, I have that, plus I never have to endure another freezing winter. My kids are exposed to 200 nationalities at school, and I can be on a beach or skiing in the indoor resort any day I want. Compare Europe's major financial centers. London is gray and expensive. Frankfurt is efficient but sterile. Paris is beautiful but bureaucratic. Dubai combined the best elements of Monaco's glamour, Singapore's efficiency, and Miami's energy without any of their downsides. The statistics are telling. Dubai now hosts more Michelin-starred restaurants than most European capitals, has become the plastic surgery capital of the Middle East, and luxury real estate regularly sets new price records. This matters because when you can work anywhere, you choose somewhere you actually want to live. Dubai made itself that place. But everything we've covered until now builds toward one final reason that changes everything. Number 1 is the secret that explains it all. 1. Future vision. Building tomorrow while Europe debates. Here's the shocking truth nobody wants to admit. Dubai thinks 50 years ahead while Europe debates next quarter's GDP. While European cities argue about bike lanes and planning permissions, Dubai is building hyperloop systems. While the EU writes regulations about AI ethics, Dubai is creating AI-powered free zones. While European politicians promise reform, Dubai is constructing entirely new cities from scratch like Dubai South, a development larger than Manhattan designed specifically for future industries. Let me give you a jaw-dropping example. The Museum of the Future opened in 2022. Isn't just a building, it's a statement of intent. While Europe preserves its past, which is beautiful, Dubai is literally building monuments to what comes next. That's a mindset difference that attracts visionaries, not historians. Consider the facts. Dubai announced plans for the world's largest airport terminal. They're reinvesting billions in autonomous vehicles and drone delivery. They've committed to making 25% of all buildings 3D printed by 2030. These aren't vague promises. These are funded projects under construction. A venture capitalist told me something profound. In Silicon Valley, we talk about disruption. In Dubai, they just build it. That execution mindset is why Dubai completed projects like the Burj Khalifa and Palm Jumeirah that would still be in committee hearings anywhere else. This is the hidden reason Dubai is truly beating Europe's economy. It's not about tax rates or regulations or even infrastructure. It's about a fundamental belief that the future belongs to those bold enough to build it, not preserve the past. The wealth migration we're seeing isn't about escaping Europe. It's about running toward vision. Conclusion. So now you understand why billionaires are moving to Dubai. It's not just about luxury, but about securing their wealth in a place designed for global finance, rapid execution, and long-term thinking. We began by asking about the hidden reason Dubai is beating Europe's economy, and the countdown revealed it's about history, policies, innovation, and future vision. From tax advantages to crypto regulations, from geographic positioning to lifestyle quality, every element works together to create something unprecedented. A city built specifically to win the 21st century. Here's my question for you. Do you think Dubai will truly become the next global financial capital? Or is this billionaire migration just hype? Share your thoughts below. I genuinely want to know what you think. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the next Dubai finance pulse story before it goes mainstream. The future is being built right now, and you deserve to see it coming.